Hi, good morning. It's Carrie with Crafter's Log. Um, this is probably the most re-recorded video ever. Uh, this fabric. I was having a hard time. I've always had a hard time struggling with getting the lighting in the right spot so you can see the colors. However, with my So What box, this is the November box. This is my last subscription box from the So What company. And I don't think I will get any more. I just haven't been pleased with their fabric choices and the quality of the fabrics that I've been getting them. And the patterns too. The patterns are kind of, I haven't been happy with them. But that's just me, and that's just the style that I'm trying to, or I'm finding my way with patterns and fabrics kind of stuff. And so the So What box is not something for me. It's economical. It's on the lower end of some of the boxes that I've gotten. But it's just not for me. And so this is my last one. And for this month, for November, it is the So Kitschy. So you automatically think it's going to be something for the kitchen. Absolutely. And you are right. It's going to be 3 hot pads, 3 different sizes. I'm going to guess that you can make all 3. Hot pads, multi-size pattern. So it's 3 styles. The first style is a 6-inch square hot pad with pockets. So I'm guessing it's something that you can put on just on your fingers. It's only a 6-inch square. The second style is a 11 by 16 pad that you can use under a casserole dish, and it will come complete with a tie off, so you can roll it up and tie it for easier storage. Same with style 3. It's an 11-inch square pad to use under casserole dishes and complete with a storage roll-up tie. Now, the reason why I say that this box is economical, it's because it sends you the fabric and a pattern, and that's all you get with it. You don't get any other notions or anything like that. I want to say that this box is $32.99, $42.99. I don't remember, and that's horrible. I apologize. But anyways, let's see if I can get this fabric to show the colors. And I may be wearing the wrong color to show it off. But let's start off. First one is going to be a pink peachish creamish color. It's hard to see because it looks beige, but it's actually kind of a light blush maybe. Let's pair it up with the sister color, and maybe that'll show it a little bit better. So, okay. So when we pair the colors up, you can definitely see the colors. It's still a little orange. It's a darker orange, but these colors are lighter in person than they are showing here on the camera. There's 2 of your fabrics. And then here are the other 2. So you get a yellow, and it's golden. This is looking golden on here, but it is a yellowish and a pink color. So they do match up fairly well with the other 2 here. So there's, you can see the color coordinating. So they coordinate really, really well together. And then number 5, pretty colors. Definitely. I'm not unhappy with the color selection and the pattern selection. What I'm not happy with is, I think, the quality of the fabric. This is pretty stiff, and so I almost want to wash it beforehand to see if it'll soften up, but there's already threads coming off the cut sides of it, and so I know it'll just fray like crazy if I try washing it beforehand. I know some people do, some people don't. I made the mistake one time of washing some other fabric, and I ended up cutting off almost 1.5 inches all the way around to get it. So again, last box, the patterns and the fabrics just aren't for some of their fabric selections, like their patterns and their colorways, are really, really nice. But just the feel of them, and I mean, every fabric's going to have fraying. So I guess I just have to deal with it, right? You just deal with it and make it work. But anywho, and their patterns are always, they always come in an envelope like this, and you can either cut them out, which I wouldn't cut them out. I would just go off based off the style, or not the style, but the measurements that they say that you need to cut them to. That way I'm not, because it's squares. It's squares for the most part. That's easy to do without having to cut out the pattern and then trace around it or use your ruler along the edges. So I'm not a fan of, I can't say I'm not a fan of patterns where you have to, like if it was a star, you know, of course I'm gonna use a pattern for a star, because there's just no way that I can use a ruler and get multiple stars to cut the same size. So this here, this is okay. I won't use it. I'll just use the measurements. I won't use cut the paper out or anything like that. And that's the only box. This is the only subscription box that has actual patterns like this. So every pattern that I've gotten from them, you either had to cut it out based on the sizes and stuff like that. But otherwise, you really don't need to, because yeah, I don't think they had anything that was very intricate, you know, other than rectangles and squares and then your half triangles kind of stuff. So it was fairly easy to follow without having to cut anything out. So if you're looking for something economical and something to build up your fabric stash without having the notions in it or anything like that, this is a good box for that if you're needing to build up your stash. However, I would just, the quality of it, I don't know where they purchase their fabric or who makes it for them. It's just not as nice as some of the other stuff. And I can't say that I'm persnickety, but after trying 6 different subscriptions, 6 different companies on fabrics, I'm getting an idea of what good quality fabric feels like and what good quality fabric works up like. And this is just not one of them that I feel. It's not the lowest, but it's not one of the best. So if you're looking for something economical, this one could be it for you, just to build up your fabric stash, or if you like the patterns. The patterns are pretty easy to follow, so that's not a big deal. I'm just not a fan of having storing something so big. Like the envelope isn't big, but cutting it out, if you're going to cut the pattern out, and I'm just not there yet. So don't like think I'm like, again, persnickety or uppity or anything like that. I'm just not at the level of having patterns to be cut out. I did it one time when I made my daughter a Halloween costume, and I had made a shirt, a cape, a hood, and a long vest for it. And oh my gosh, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. She loved it. I did get help from my mother-in-law and my aunt. They helped me put sleeves and stuff on, because of cutting patterns, that was so new to me. Loved it. Can't say that I'm going to do it again, but if my daughter asks for something, then yeah, most likely I will. But anywho, this is my last box for the Sew What. Hope you've enjoyed the Sew What series. I think I had a total of 6 boxes. I still have 4 projects from them that I need to make. So those will be coming up in future videos now that I'm back in my office and I'm able to work and sew and stand for longer than 15 minutes. Anyways, have an amazing day, and let me know what you think of the Sew What box and what projects are you working on this year. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell for notifications, because I've got some great things coming up and I don't want you to miss out on it. Have a great day. Thank you.